morning and welcome back. It's Wine 30 somewhere, so we're talking a little wine this morning, an industry beloved by so many right here in Northeast Ohio. But for nearly 2 months this year, many wineries had to shut their doors, forcing them to rely on carryout and retail sales. But since reopening, people are pouring in, helping the industry rebound from a rocky start to 2020.
Meg Shaw live this morning. And Meg, you got a chance to talk with a few different winery owners, and what are they telling you about this time?
Well, Denita and Katie, much like the rest of us, it's really hard to predict what's coming next this year. Imagine being a business owner, even harder to comprehend that. But they all tell me they're just grateful for the support of their community.
Northeast Ohio is overflowing with wineries.
We go to a lot of different wineries.
From east side to west and everywhere in between. A glass of your favorite blend is likely just around the corner.
It's a very nice, relaxing place.
Despite the doors being shut on the industry for nearly 2 months this year.
This has been a very, very good summer for us.
Crazy busy outside. Every table has been filled every weekend.
Owner of the winery at Wolf Creek, Andy TROUTMAN, says as a small business, it's vital to remain flexible. 2020 was no exception.
Just kind of have to roll with the punches and be prepared for the unknown. And this year has been full of unknowns.
Like relying on their soaring retail sales to keep the lights on.
I feel very fortunate that we had the ability to sell to other stores.
Their doors reopened in mid-May with safety measures in place. And since then, wine connoisseurs have poured into the Norton-based winery.
We like our wines.
It meant a lot to us just to see, people coming back and enjoying themselves. And I think there was a sense of relief and sort of put the whole shutdown sort of behind them, or at least return to some normalcy.
45 minutes north in Aurora, David THORN and his boutique winery are also bubbling with success after a shift in plans.
We've been so blessed to have such great support.
Going into this year, Thorn Creek Winery was focused on hosting big events. But when large gatherings were put on hold, Thorn knew it was time to pivot.
Our doors were open as a restaurant again.
Making him reevaluate the business model moving forward.
We're going to be sort of a tweener business, meaning an event business and a restaurant until the business tells us otherwise.
Now, both owners also tell me they realize colder weather is on the way, and that means less people will be sitting outside at their wineries. So they are both utilizing spaces on their properties to make more room for guests indoors. Of course, spacing those tables out and following all the safety precautions. Trent, I have one question for you following that story.
What's that?
Are you a red wine guy or a white wine guy?
I'm a white wine guy. I'm definitely a white wine guy. Actually, I take that back. You were talking about colder air coming our way. We're getting closer to, less patio time, but ice wine time. We're getting close to frozen grapes. If you haven't had ice wine, that's pretty good.